Yo, what's going good, guys? Sway's here. This will be episode 2, first recording. Welcome everyone back to the journey. And recorded for a little bit. Problem is, I've been through a lot of pain, so I'm just going to give you a quick update on that. So from Friday night, which would have been last Friday in April, started getting these shock pains in my body. So it's from my lower back into my right glute and hamstring shoots down, and it's been happening each night, which has been a bit of a pain. I've had to stay pretty much still each night in bed and just try to sleep like that. It's been a real struggle. My medication dosages have been upped, and I'm hoping tonight it solves the issue, as it would have been over 24 hours since they've all kicked in. I'm not going to lie, team. It's been one of the most painful experiences I've ever felt. Like, I genuinely cannot move from the bed at night without the shocking pains, and that got to the point I may have had to use a bottle for you know what too. So, yes, it is pretty shit. But I'm hoping this is just part of the procedure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've contacted my doctors, had some real good advice from them, and I've contacted the surgeon. And if it isn't better in a couple of days' time, I'm to let them know, and I'll have a meeting with the surgeon on this upcoming Friday. Coming up, I'm getting an X-ray done again tomorrow to see if there is an issue. Just having no luck at the moment, team, but we've got to keep fighting, keep persevering, and then, yeah. Because last night what ended up happening is I had to call Healthline at like 2 a.m. It got to the point where I nearly needed to get an ambulance to come here to give me some strong pain relief to try get moving. But thankfully I managed to fall asleep and I've woken up all good. So the mornings are fine. Still a lot of pain, but at least I can move around. So yeah, at the moment, just chilling back in bed. Sort of gaming and watching YouTube and all that good stuff. And then every hour I get up and go for a little light walk just to keep the movement going. Got my heat pack on me currently at the moment. So I do heat packs and ice packs and all that good stuff. But just a little update to start off episode number 2 here, team. Not much interesting stuff at the moment. But yes, a lot of pain. It's excruciating. But just got to try my best to tough it out, team. And hopefully it goes away soon. And sorry for the facial hair. I look ugly as, but I can't shave at the moment because it's too painful. But yeah, cheers, team. What's good, guys? It's 10:30 p.m. at night, same day as I recorded the first clip. Thankfully tonight it's nowhere near as bad as last night, so it's a positive step. Managed to go to the bathroom at 10:30 p.m. then, and managed to by myself heat up my heat pack. So got that on me right now. Got blankets on me. Taking my meds. So I'm just gonna put a bit of NRL 360 on my screen and fall asleep hopefully. And yeah, the shock's been so bad today, but at least a bit better than yesterday. So positive steps far now. Ten seconds for you. So fake. And yeah. Please. More. Yeah.
All right, come. Just have a moment to pause there, catch your breath. Can you feel what I'm saying about when you tense the muscles up in your back, everything goes to shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm not lying to you. But when you relax and you kind of move a little bit with it, that's the key to get your movement groove, okay? Let's get you to standing, okay? We're just going to get you to standing. Oh. Turn this round. It's not very heavy.
You can hold on to me if you like.
Oh, that's good, man. All right. Good on you. All right. Now, right, look at... Other hand to the chair. And then lowering yourself in. That's all right. Nice. Solid. Big breath. That's all right. Relax the muscles. what we're wanting is this sort of muscles in here where you're all tensed up and sore. Those are the things where you get this kind of suck, okay? Taking a little bit of time, let's go for a wee walk together, okay? Nice. We're going to go this way to start with. It's going to be a wee while, alright? But we're going to get there.
Hello. Ah, killed it. Yo, what's good, team? Space here, back again. So, as you would have seen in the last clip, I was talking about like spasms and all that sort of thing. So, it's week 3 now on a Thursday. This is going for episode 2. I actually ended up in hospital. I had to get an ambulance. So, what happened was last week on Wednesday, so that would have been start of May, around there, I got an emergency x-ray done because I was having problems, right? Actually, can this pillow cover that up? I need to clean that. It's like a dead moth thing. But I got an emergency x-ray. It was the first time getting back into a car. It took ages. It was only down the road and back. And I went to bed at like 7 p.m. just to lie down, and then I could not get back up half an hour later. I then had to stay in bed for over 12 to 14 hours. One thing that was disgusting, TMI, not going to get into it too much, but I did have to urinate in a bottle. And then what ended up happening was I was trying to tough it out, etc. And then I had the worst pain of my life. So around 9 a.m., like every little movement I did, the shock happened. Every time, so when my mate came into the room, he tried to lift the blanket off me, the shock happened. If he just came close to me, I'd flinch, the shock would happen. It was excruciating pain. To the point we called the paramedics around, to the ambo people, and when they were doing their obs on me, like blood pressure and shit, I was screaming, eh? And it was very, very bad. Worst pain I've experienced in my whole life. Then what happened was, I managed to get on the stretcher. I had to use this thing called a green whistle. Basically, it was fucking good times, team. You get, like, you're almost like getting knocked down. You don't know what's happening, but it was good. And then I ended up on the stretcher, got stretchered into the ambo, and then went to hospital. Don't remember any of the ambulance ride, just little bits. And then I ended up in the emergency department room. And I was there for the whole day. The spasm shock pain I was experiencing happens in like 1 out of 1,000 patients, like to the severity point that I was having. So that's my luck. Need to get a lotto ticket. But yeah, that happened. It was bad. You're about to see some clips from the hospital, and they'll cap off this episode. It was bad. I was in the ward. I did also urinate on myself a little bit, so it was very uncomfortable. Couldn't even get my shorts off. It was that painful till the next morning. It was the worst time of my life, even to the point my mum was giving me water. If the lid of the cup touched my lip, the shock would happen. It was that fucking bad. Oops, curse word, my bad. Then managed to do some movements whilst on morphine. I was getting the sweats and nearly chucked up, etc. So did that a couple times. And yeah, then I ended up staying in overnight. I actually managed to sleep and I woke up okay. I've got new medication for the spasms now. So what was happening basically was, it was like a back spasm, electroshock nerve type sensation pain, which happens from my lower back into both my glutes and hamstring. And I was basically paralyzed for a few seconds each time. The shocks were happening every 5 minutes, even less than that. And the embarrassing thing was, in the emergency department room, I was screaming as if I was giving birth. So that happened. Yeah, not a good time at all, team, but we got to persevere. I honestly feel like in life now, no matter what happens, I can handle any type of pain now that I know I can go through that. It's literally getting tortured. So that's happened now. Show you some clips, but we're in week 3 now post-surgery. It's Thursday when I'm recording this. I am a lot better now. I am on a lot of medications, but I'm able to walk around on my mobility scooter there. Got my crutches there too. I'm able to walk around. I'm able to shower like every couple days. Takes ages. And I can walk without the crutches. I'm walking now for a little bit, but at very small movements. So I make sure I keep active and moving around throughout the day. I still do get the shocks from time to time, but nowhere near as bad as that day. Because even during the start of the week, I called Healthline and stuff, and I was about to get an ambo. I should have got an ambo. I waited probably a little bit too long, but we got there in the end. So that's the update. Hopefully we keep continuing on and getting better. I'll show you the clips now from the hospital, and that will cap off today's video. Make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, comment down below, anything. And until next time, we'll see you guys in episode number 3. Peace out. Sways here. Choo-choo.
Romans 8:18, the pain of what you're feeling is nothing compared to the joy that's coming.
For sure.
And the reality is, that's life, isn't it? No matter what shit situation happens, something good's coming.